everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting story. Let's see some of the numbers here for LeBron James.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward. Boy, the regular season is coming to a close very quickly here, Stan. It's been a great year, hasn't it?
It's been incredible. Look, the talent level, the skill level in this league, night in and night out, just continues to get better. We see guys making great leaps. I just don't know where the end of this is, Kevin. It just is incredible.
And how lucky are we to get this front row seat, huh? My goodness.
Every night, we are lucky.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board.
Come on.
And here is Wells. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the middle. Wants to get it to Morant and does. And there it is for him.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. The Lakers on offense. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Morant. 5 to shoot. Buries it down low. Morant's got 7 points.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Jackson after LeBron James hitting the free. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Drills it from outside.
A strong three-point shooter. Jackson Jr. responds.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Memphis. Ruff's jacked in, and Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. And then for the Lakers, Hachimura is checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Now look, turnovers hurt you in two ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
Reeves, the Grizzlies pull it in. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's Pippen in the corner. Huff passes to Bain. Outside Pippen. Latrey. And no good that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Gabe Vincent connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Lakers trail by 3. To the inside, and he slams it one-handed.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Jackson after the basket by the Lakers. He gets it in there.
Yeah, in the paint, Jackson has plenty of moves to beat good defense.
Vincent the pass to Hachimura. The 3, and the 3 ball is good. Vincent's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here's Kennard. Still yet to score. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Huff, no good. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. A rebound by the Lakers. In the corner, it's James. Uncovered, and he hits the jump shot. James has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. The Lakers also with a sub. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. And Aldama has it in the corner. Doncic with the steal. Now for an update on Dorian Finney-Smith's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Greg, with how explosive John Moran is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Morant after Luka Doncic's bucket. Doncic against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, so tough to knock Moran off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Outside, James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bain passes to Huff. Morant outside. And a miss there on the triple. LeBron dishes to Doncic. That's a good one. Takes a three. And no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers on top. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. No, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at Memphis. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the center. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
LeBron passes to Hayes. Here's Doncic. The triple! Doncic!
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Pass to Wells. The kick out to Bane. Good on the three-point shot. Bane's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Picked by Finney Smith. Reeves into the lane. He can't hit that time. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. For the tie. Hits it from three-point range. Bane's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
LeBron outside. Back to Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Morant reaches to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A nice bit of muscle there from Jackson Jr. to get the inside score through contact.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to James. And that time, also a missed shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Aldama can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Using that near 7-foot frame, Aldama says, not today.
Aldama with the ball. James covering. Payne for three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. It's the three-point bomb. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Bain passes to Aldama. Back to Bain. It's a marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bain right at the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside Jackson. Morant against Doncic. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic outside. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. He lobs it up, and Hayes throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so here's Memphis. A 2-point game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Connect out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis. Pippen. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The Lakers with the ball. After the miss from Desmond Bain. That one good for 2.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now here's Pippen, defended by Vincent. Payne for 3. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Payne's got 11 points here in just the second half. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now here's James. Tight defense on him. Here's Finney Smith. They get the rebound. Vanderbilt finds Vincent. Screen by James. At 6. And the dunk by LeBron.
Defensively, in that pick and roll action, you have to stop LeBron first.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
It's the time Grizzlies fans. Here comes the
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Stolen by Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Morant with the steal. Fast break Memphis. Here's Wells. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Wells drops them both.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Doncic feeling it out. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Pass to Edey. Here's Bain. He's defended by Reed. Wells kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Luka with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Free throw good from Hayes.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball.
Bobbed up there for Wells.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's deflected. Pass to Edey. Outside, Bain. Wells sets the pick for Bain. Off target from outside. The Lakers in the lead. Throws it up high. Bain with the steal. He takes it in.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
And they double up Doncic. James the pass to Doncic. It's good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Now on the court, here's your husband. Kick out and
.30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
To the paint. Stolen by Reeves. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thank you. LeBron, you faced a team with a lot of firepower. So what do you attribute this win to?
Man, that's a team who makes runs, and they just kept knocking down threes, kept matching us. We was trying to get some heavy hands on them, but they do a great job of pushing the pace. You just got to get timely stops. You got to make timely shots.
Well, you did just enough to get the win tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.